labor feeling. If you can describe it in a way that I will understand, I really appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Labor feeling. Labor feeling as in how? What
Yeah.
aspect?
When you're in labor, the thing that makes you go, the pain that you're feeling, yeah,
Mm.
where is it coming from, really?
I can't really. Hey, I don't know how to put it, but you would know when the pain starts. According to what they usually tell me that when you're in labor, because I actually asked my mom that how would you know when you're in labor? She said you will know when the pain starts. At first, I think you feel the pain. It depends. Body differs. Most times, maybe from the waist, you'd start feeling the pain, or maybe your leg. Body differs. Some people they don't feel any pain when the labor. They just see the water. Some maybe when they want to urinate, they'll just see this. I think this mucus with mixed with blood. So it depends on
As you have that discharge.
yes the discharge. Some for me, all through my third 3 pregnancies, I've never
I didn't know that.
had any of them
You just
aside from the water. The water was just one safe.
Cook here. This is only going to take 20 seconds and 5 is already gone. I need a simple favor from you. If you're watching, you can notice on the screen that our numbers are displayed up there. Please do me a favor and smash a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't yet on YouTube. And if you're listening on Spotify, please give us a rating and like the episode. Share the episode as well. Let's get back to the episode.
So you can actually be in labor without the water.
Yes, you cannot. You can be in labor without the water.
You see, what I'm curious about is there a chance
Mm-hmm.
that the pain you feel during labor can be likened to something else you would have felt before? You know, that's what I'm asking if there's a way you can tell for me to know, or it's different from every other feeling.
It's different.
So it's not like cramps, not like period cramps.
Period cramps is, in each skills there's what they call beginner. After beginner, what was the next step?
Let's say intermediary or intermediate.
Then a professional.
Mm.
Yeah. So period cramps is just starting points.
You beginner.
Yes, the beginning parts. So by the time you get to the professional level, by then you will now know that yes, this is the main pain.
Does that mean labor, the pain of labor is the professional level of period cramps, if period cramp is beginner?
If I'm to look for a word bigger or greater than professional,
That's what it will be.
yes, it's something that there's no one else, nobody will say, no lady will say, woman will say she did not feel the pain. It might not be a very long time, might just be within 30 minutes, but you will surely feel that pain.
Yeah, it might be sharp.
Yes, very, very sharp pain. Though my last delivery was through CS, so I did not experience that kind of pain because it was through CS. Though it was an emergency CS, but it wasn't like the first, the second, or the third one. No, it wasn't.
You know, I know you know this. Many young girls fear labor. I've asked a lot of girls, what's something in your life that's
You fear the most?
that you fear the most, that you're looking forward to as your gender, and none of them say labor.
Sorry to cut. It's not just only young girls. In fact, including we, as I've actually gone through the same labor, we are even still scared of the labor. Including even a woman that has put to bed, gone through the labor like 6 times. If she takes in now, the 7th one, she will also be scared of the labor. Because the pains are not the same. They are all different.
What do you mean? The pregnancy of your first labor might not be the same.
It can't be the same. Never. It's not. You know, the stages of pregnancy, your first pregnancy, you might be craving for ice cream, yogurt. You might love pearl, cream. The second one, you might just, any little smell you throw up. Any little thing, you just get angry. I don't want to eat this rice. I don't want to eat these beans. You would want to go and beg for food. Meanwhile, you have the food in your house. So in fact, you won't have the same kind of food you want to go and beg for. But you will still prefer eating from someone else's plate. But during your first pregnancy, it wasn't like that. So it's different. Same with the pain too as well. The pain can never be the same. I've experienced normal delivery and CS. And so the pains are not the same.
What would you choose out of the two between normal and CS?
I would prefer normal
Why?
because the normal delivery, once you push the baby is out, you're fine, you're good to go. You can do whatever. In fact, you can even go to you can go home yourself. Maybe they just have to get a cab for you. You go. Because when I gave birth to my second daughter, I actually walked. We couldn't get a cab. So I walked down to the bus stop with my husband and my mom and the baby down to the bus stop. We had to charter a vehicle there at the bus stop. And the vehicle stopped me at the bus stop of my house. So
You still
I was telling my husband that I can still walk down home. That I don't want to take any charter again. My husband said no. That let's take a
just
child.
giving him a child.
So we should just take a charter home. But you see the CS. In fact, the second day after the CS, coming down from the bed the pain was unbearable. The pain it's killing. I couldn't even carry my baby the second day after CS because of the pain,
Oh.
you know. So I would prefer, in fact, I think 2 weeks after the CS, I'm still feeling, I was rushed back to the hospital a month after the CS because I was bleeding.
Hmm.
But on a normal, maybe it to be normal delivery. Once I'm done, I'm done. I'm not what is taking me back to the hospital, nothing except if I want to go and take injection, the baby wants to take injection aside from that. But this CS, I was taken back to the hospital. I had to do a lot of scan and tests to find out if there's something that is causing the bleeding.
But is that pain immediately after CS normal? Did they tell you that?
Yeah, it's normal. In fact, after CS, they might not tell you the real truth that you would still continue feeling some pain. Still now, I still feel waist pain due to I think the injection they gave to me. I think it's an ancestor also.
Hmm.
The injection they give at the spine.
Oh.
They have to give you an injection at the spine, yeah. So I still feel the pain till date.
I thought because you don't have to push, then perhaps you prefer.
CS entails a lot of things. You have to have someone around you, someone to help you carry the baby, someone to bathe for you, clean. In fact, to clean your body, prepare your food. So if you know you don't have anyone around, I do advise you to go for CS.
I just remember now. I don't know if this was actually CS, but I remember a friend of mine, Divine. She got married, wanted to when she gave birth. I was happy. My I think to me, that was the first time a friend of mine was
Close
giving
to you,
birth.
a friend close to you
Yeah.
was giving birth.
So that was very. I don't know that to her she understood what it felt like to me, because I didn't really know anybody that had given birth before that was around my age. So I was happy, but that period I couldn't really contact her. We're not in the same city, so I couldn't really. She was not responding, and she's married, so I cannot be calling. It's not my child.
Child, yeah.
But I would see her upload on her story sometimes, and it's not even her. Or was it a few weeks later she posted, some of the stress she was going through, how she was looking somehow in the hospital. Until today, I've not confirmed if it was CS. But when she talks about on her story, right, when she was saying things like, what she has gone through in the last 2 weeks or in the last 1 month, the way she, talks about it, you would know that she went through something.
Probably
So it's probably
maybe that's her first child.
yes.
Maybe because she's experiencing motherhood. The child will wake up in the night, cry. You have to carry your child, breastfeed your child. Maybe the child is not crying for breast milk. Maybe the diaper is full. You have to change. And maybe she's the kind of person that likes sleeping. She doesn't want, once she's on the bed to sleep, she doesn't want anyone to disturb her. So a child now coming into the picture now, this child is disturbing me. She'll wake up in the night, breastfeed the child. During the day, yes, during the day, but funny enough, for me, I wasn't having that. That's my own is once I'm pregnant, I'll carry the baby. But once I deliver the baby, I don't have anything to do again. Is the child and their dad. So I'm always trying to pull myself out. See, guy, I've given birth to. Now you go do the rest to yourself,
Would you say pregnancy, seeing that it's 9 months long and it's actually gradual in the way that it's kind of from my perspective, right? The stomach it grows gradually over 9 months. That's why it starts showing around 3 or 4 months and things like that. Do you think it is easy to get into pregnancy? Like, what I mean is to get used to the fact that you're pregnant. or does it hit you and you have to start adjusting certain things?
It's both. I would say it's both, because hitting you is when you don't actually feel like doing some things, but because you are pregnant, you just have to do it.
That's what.
Like me now, I like wearing something tight and skimpy, like shorts. But when I'm pregnant, I can't put on something tight because I won't feel comfortable. I don't like wearing clothes. Once I'm in the house, I don't like wearing clothes. I like just let me just be on my own. But when I'm pregnant, I'll have to put a clothes beside me, because if someone should knock on the door, I don't lock the door most times when I'm pregnant. The door is always open, because standing up immediately to open the door, I'll feel tired. So once the person knocks, I will just carry my wrapper and just hold it round. I'll now say, "Come in." So the person will come in. So that one. But if I'm not pregnant, my door is always locked. So if you are coming in, even if I'm not putting on anything, I will just rush down and wear something.
So you feel the movement is
Yes, the movement.
like-
Yes, and you feel weak. Sometimes you want to sleep. Mostly we like sleeping straight with our head up, but when you're pregnant, you want to you're not allowed to do such. It's either you sleep your right side or your left side. You can't sleep facing up.
even if your body will allow you, even if you're able to do it, they will tell you not to try it.
According to the medical part, they said it's no good for the child. So because of that, you now have to discomfort yourself to get a very good result. Like you're not comfortable, you just have to sleep that way. And you can't sleep on your tummy as well.
No, don't how that look.
It's not possible. Except if there's a bed kind of carving.
Hole in the
Yeah,
middle.
then you
That
now.
would be nice.
It is.
That's a good business idea. Oh. Somebody should try it.
Yeah.
Get a bed with
With
hole
fast
inside.
hole inside. Yeah, so that's you're pregnant. I think I saw that on social media. I think on maybe Instagram or so. One of these content creators, she wanted to lie. So her husband, no, it was not even in the house. I think they went to a pool, to a beach or so. So they had to carve
Hole in the side.
the hole in the sand. Then and she was very comfortable.
She like it.
She was so in love. She was like, ah.
How about this if you had to raise the stomach? I saw that.
Yes.
That eases your
The weight.
yeah.
Yes, the weight of the child.
Because it's like you're carrying this big school bag in front of you.
So the weight of the child is when they lift it up and you now feel,
This is so interesting. But there's one more thing I really want to get.
Okay.
What does describe labor for me from your perspective, right? Pushing out a child, or let's say from the moment you get into the hospital, what are the procedures until you get the child? And what does that feel like?
What do you feel like, or what do I
What does
describe?
tell me your experience when you first had labor.
Okay.
Especially the part of pushing out the child.
The part of pushing out, how would I put it?
I'm trying to reconfigure what I learned from the movies.
For movies,
They're the real
the real truth is the movies they added this.
drama.
The drama is too much. Though you actually feel the pain, but the drama is just way too much, because you going into the labor, in the movies, you have to, from the house, where you walk, he's very big. You cannot carry your leg. I cannot carry it's to me, I don't think it's real, because when I was pregnant, I said my hospital where I registered was very, very far away from where I stay. But I could still walk from my house to my bus stop. Though when the pain comes, I'll just stand and be tapping myself. But once I feel relieved, I would run and walk fast.
Cover space.
So I'll cover more space than I should also.
So the pain comes
and stop.
Torment you and then to
Yes, that's when the labor is coming. That's when the labor because my first daughter, the labor started 2 a.m. and I was able to give birth around 10 in the morning, 2 a.m. and then 10 in the morning, 10 a.m. at giving birth to my child. So the timing was not that. I think it was maybe like 6, 7, 8 hours in between, or so 5 hours or so in between it. So and for any woman that is in such duration of time, and I could still walk. That in fact, I got to the hospital. They were still asking me, "Do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? Should I prepare food for you?" And I was like, no, I don't want to eat. But I was still feeling the pain. But in the movies, they'll be, they'll be adding drama to it. So you that you're not even pregnant, you'll be scared that, are you sure? Because when I was still single, when I watch the movie, I would tell them, I'm not sure I'll give birth to. I'll just go and adopt because I can't pass through this. This thing is painful. Oh. Mommy said, don't worry, when you get to that stage, you would know how it is. And funny enough, when I get there, it wasn't as they acted the thing. So the drama in it was just too much. So if you're going into labor, you just have to leave everything to God.
Yeah, but so what happens in the room now when you're pushing out the child?
Just to open, just follow the instruction of the doctors. That's just it. When the baby starts coming, they'll tell you, don't close your leg, don't close your legs. And once the most parts of when you feel the pain more is when the head is trying to come out.
Okay.
Then when the head is out, the next part is this shoulder part. Then once the shoulder, it's just look as if you want to you urinated. Just come out. So you won't feel any pain.
Do you feel relief after that happens?
Immediately, you will feel very, very relieved. In fact, once they now pull out the placenta, when I gave birth to my daughter, immediately they pulled the child was out, placenta was out. I came down from the ward, from the bed. I was to go to my ward. Then I stood. The nurse was holding my hand. I said, no, I can't, because I was happy. The baby is, the joy. I see my baby is here. I'm fine. I'm okay. Then the nurse said, no, let me hold him. And I said, no, I can walk. Immediately she left me. I noticed that I wanted to fall. That was because the weight that I was carrying was out. I wasn't feeling.
And you're not used to being.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that like for a very long time. Imagine 9 months. I was not feeling very light. So the nurse was not like, do you think you can move? You think because you've seen your baby now you can? I said yes now. But I almost fell down, if not that she held me. So the joy of it is when you give birth, like you're seeing your child. You will not even remember the pain at all. You won't even it will come to you.
So finally, if a young girl is scared of childbirth and probably is the reason why she doesn't want to get married or give birth, what would you say to that person?
You don't need to. There's nothing there. I've gone through normal delivery and CS. That to me, I would prefer normal delivery because after your delivery, you can do whatsoever you want to do. But with CS, you still have to stay away from a lot of things aside from the physical issues that you're going to be having. You still have to stay a lot of things. You can't do a lot of things. You can't carry your child. Even if you have to carry your child, it's not for a long time. There are some things you can't just do when it's serious. But normal delivery, once you're done, you go home, you eat anything you want to eat.
Yeah.
You drink anything you want to, aside from something cold. But you drink anything you want to. But with CS, in fact, once you're done with the CS, I think for like the whole day, you don't take anything. You don't eat anything. Once you want to start eating anything or taking anything, it's water. And the water they will tell you is just the cover of the bottle.
Just to quench the thirst.
Just to quench. It won't even quench your thirst because at first you stay like a whole day without water or food before the CS. So now, when they are now done with the CS again,
You'll be mad hungry.
you'll be seriously, you might not even feel the hunger because you've taken drip. So, but you'll be seriously tasty, you'll be dry, totally dry. So, at the end, they'll now tell you take water, you now take only the cover. Maybe they'll tell you take 2. You take the 2 to just look. Immediately, they now ask you, take water again. You would want to finish. I could remember when I did my CS, they told me to take 3 of that cover the first time. Then when doctor came in to check on me, she said, take another one. I took another 3. At night, when the third doctor came in and checked, she said, you can now take water. I finished 1 big ever bottle water because of what I was seriously tasty. I was just drinking and drinking. The one said, but I'm still you are drinking water. I said, you will not understand. So I had to drink and drink and drink. So any single lady outside there, I'm talking to the single ladies now, you don't need to be scared. You just have to do your own parts and leave the rest for God. There's nothing there. Just go in and push and come out with your baby.
As you said, you can eat anything. Just remember the baby. Anyway, we have a closing tradition on the podcast, right? Where every guest leaves us one life advice.
Okay.
And so we have a book I will not ask you, you will not say it, but I'll give you the book and you write it and sign like every other guest has done. Thank you very much for coming on the podcast, Queen. It's been fantastic.
Thank you.
I told you, trust it, go with the flow. You see how this was?
Yes, it actually did.